Alright guys, let's see what we got here. Let me open this up. I've got the fresh bait right here in this bag marked fresh, and then the 3-day or 4-day old bait in this bag here. I'm going to get one of each and keep them separate. Okay. We're going to get that big bluegill right there. That's the fresh bait. Okay. Got to keep these separate now. And then here's going to be the 3-day old bait. Start off with a big one. There's a 3-day old, so we're going to keep him back here so I can keep them separate. There's my rods. You can see them right there. I'm going to put the fresh bait on the black rod, the 3-day old bait on that rod. Alright guys, some of this footage is from the live that I did the other day. What we were doing is, just like I said in the intro, we were trying some old bait versus new bait, kind of a scientific challenge, just because I wanted to know. We had 3-day old bait versus fresh bait that I got the night before. All of it was big bluegill, big green sunfish, and hybrids. It was pretty much the same bait. On one rod, I put the fresh bait, and on the other rod, I put the older bait. So we could really get a look at and see what happened. As you can see here, most of the hits came on the fresh bait. We had a couple of fish that we caught on the older bait, but for the most part, it was pretty much just non-stop on the fresh bait, which was on the black rod. Later on, I switched the black rod to the orange rod, or the orange reel. You'll see that was fresh bait as well. The gray reel right there had the older bait on it, and it just did not do as well as the fresh bait did. As a matter of fact, the one big fish that I ended up catching on this day was on the fresh bait. So I'm pretty much convinced, after a whole day of fishing from almost daylight to dark, that the fresher the bait, the better. Of course, you can always go with dead bait and they'll hit it, or older bait and they will hit it, but it was just non-stop on this the fresher bait. And that's all we had out. We had one rod with the older bait, one rod with the fresher bait, and it was all the same bait, same bluegill. So it's pretty telling here. You could go back through and count them up. I thought that I had caught more on the old bait, but I did not. This fish right here really pulled, and I didn't get the camera started till a few minutes into the to getting him up here, so I'll let it run for you guys so you can see. Moral of the story: the fresher the bait, the better. And it's proven right here. Not going to say that this is an absolute. I will go with a couple of day-old bait, but if I could get some fresh bait, I'm going to give it a try. Alright, let's see if I can hold it out here for you guys. That is a big toadfish right here, guys. I don't know if you'll see him or not. Nice fish. Big old toad. Alright, you're going to have to put a bite in my hand. That's it. Woo! So I went out the very next weekend with some fresh live bait to some really tough conditions, man. It seemed like that there should have been some big fish around. I was marking big fish all day. They just were not in the mood to bite, which surprises me because it was so overcast. I did want to include this one fish that I ended up landing because it was kind of a triumph for me, because I had went the whole day without hardly doing anything. And it was nice to get a big fish right at the end to confirm what I already knew, that there were big fish around. They just weren't in the mood to eat. I'll take it. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to get my drift sock there. Oh, he did get in the drift sock. Get out of there. Oh God. He's rolled up in the line. Well. Oh. fish, guys. He's strong. Alright, come here. Well, he's not the biggest fish I ever caught out here, but I'm happy to get him. Take a look at this toad. There he is. Not a bad fish. Not a bad way to end the day right there, guys. It's been a struggle today, but we finally got one that was worth the trip. Oh. Yeah, it's a solid blue cat. Oh God, it's been a long, hard day with these things, man. Get out of here, buddy. You freaking tore my hand up enough. You're not getting my brand new fish grips either. Forget it. There he goes. What a way to end the day.